Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a little darker when we do it in the mornings here because we have equal amount of light coming in from both directions.
Hello.
But hopefully we're bright enough. We've got double the lights, everything. We're trying. Everybody can hear us, hopefully. The sound sounds good, that kind of thing. Please let us know. And Smurf Crusher, first comment there. Cool. It's been a few days. It has. It was like a week, basically. Well, yeah, I think our last video we put up was the horror farm on this channel anyway.
Yeah, that was Halloween.
Yeah. So, yeah, and which was amazing, by the way. And it was so amazing that they put it on again for 2 other nights.
Oh my God, it was so nice.
Yeah.
I'm used to, okay, because we were Canadian, so we had Canada's Wonderland, and we had the haunted Halloween horror, whatever. They had a horror, sorry, I just woke up. They had a horror thing at Canada's Wonderland, which is an amusement park for those who are unaware. Anyways, that was really cool because you would walk around the park, you would do little haunted things, but they don't have a muddy farm.
Yeah.
They don't have a muddy farm. That's not
Yeah.
one of the options.
Yeah.
You can't just walk in mud and get
and children all covered in mud.
running at you.
Yeah, and crawling through it.
super creepy. It's super cool. The kids are having fun. I'm like, okay, if I were a kid, I would also want to be doing this. I am quite jealous. So that was a really cool experience.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen the video, it's still worth you'd be blown away. Like, we couldn't believe for a country that really didn't do much with Halloween. Christmas starts September 1st, the end, you know?
Yeah, there's already Christmas music. I'm
Yeah.
not kidding you. Like, I thought it was a joke. I think I said this last year. I thought it was a joke. I was like, oh, they start so early, September, ha 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 ha. They really do. Like, you will hear, if you go to SM, you'll hear the Christmas music. There's no escaping that. So good luck. Good luck if you don't like Christmas or if you get easily annoyed by Christmas music. Because that's a thing.
So quickly, if you want to just talk about that, because I'm going to do, I forgot to post, well, I had to wait to post in Facebook about the live, so I'm
No
going to
worries.
do that right now.
Hello, everybody. I'll do the hellos and everything.
Do it.
Florida, California. Did you guys know that I thought Panama was in the U.S. recently? I think we should share that.
Yeah, we just found out my mother moved there.
Yeah, and I thought, is Panama not related to the U.S. at all? I seriously thought it was I thought it was like a little Hawaii or something, you know? No, I'm pretty sure Panama is big. Okay. To be completely fair, my knowledge of the South Americas, that's where it is,
Central.
right?
It's just before it's Panama Canal, right? That's the cutoff.
Isn't the U.S. Central?
No, that's North America. U.S. and Canada.
Wait, Central
and
wait,
Mexico.
Is Central America an actual
Yeah, it's all like Bolivia and
No,
Costa
but
Rica.
is it an actual continent?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's not North America, South America?
No, I'm pretty sure Central America. Somebody else can help me out. But I'm pretty
Anyways,
sure.
I don't. Okay, my knowledge of down under, zero. Okay, I'm like, I know Cuba only because I went to Cuba. I had to look up Cuba on a map because nobody talked. Like, I don't know. Maybe it just never came up in geography class, but I didn't get it. And somebody's sawing right now, of course.
They can't hear that though.
Panama City is in Florida. Maybe that's what I was thinking about.
Oh, there's Panama City, yeah. That's true.
Because it's a party thing, right? And like people, I don't know. I just thought Panama was in the U.S. this whole time. So sorry about that to Panamanians out there.
There you go. Or if my mother's watching.
Hello, mother. Kind of. Does that?
You know,
I don't know
the
what
thing
that-
is, so my mother lived in the United States for like 15 years, working,
That's why I
paying
assumed.
taxes,
That's why I
everything.
assumed she was back in the
Yeah,
U.S.
and then in America said, you know what? After 15 years paying taxes, doing everything, yeah, we're just not going to renew your visa anymore. We're not interested. Go back to Canada. And she fought it like crazy, and to no avail. And
Yeah.
she's like, "Are you kidding me? Anybody can go into the States from the South, but now I have to go home." So she went home. Well, she went to Canada, but she stayed like right at the border. Because she still owns an American business, has American customers, all that kind of stuff, American bank accounts, American tax ID, everything.
Oh my God!
And
So she had to go back.
Yeah, and meanwhile, she still has her American customers. So she stayed right on the border in Canada, still servicing her clients. She does like accounting type stuff. And right on the border, serving same client, same with bank, everything the same, but they wouldn't let her live there anymore. And in the end, she was like, Canada? Heck no. She ended up in Panama. So I'm really proud of her because I hate Canada winter. So and Panama's gorgeous.
He showed me a picture of her view, like just like what she sees. It's really pretty, similar to the Philippines, giving palm tree vibes.
Thank you very much, Angelo. So Angelo, as you can see, is a
Thank
member. That's why he
you.
lights up like that. I think. Oh no, he just put at. That's
Yeah.
why. My bad. Here's a member. Here we go. That's how you know
Hello,
they're a member because
from
they're a different color.
Florida. From Florida. I want to go back to Florida.
Yeah, Florida was a blast. We had a really good time there. Although I've been there in August and it's worse than the hottest day in the Philippines. It's
Oh,
so hot that you just can't even find your breath. But the rest of the year, fantastic.
oh, Mayong Buntag.
This one?
I don't know what Buntag is, but
Probably something.
wait. No, it's a Hiligaynon though,
There you go.
or at least it is Visayan, because because it's like Mayong Aga, right? It's like good morning. So I'm assuming that says good day.
All right. Thank you very much.
I don't know.
What's good morning again?
Mayong Aga
Mayong aga.
or Magandang Umaga for my Tagalog homies out there.
Wow. All the homies. And we have Iron Horse here from Toronto too, by the way. Hello, Iron Horse.
Good day. Oh, wait, what's Canadian? Just good morning.
G'day.
Good day, mate. No, that's Australian.
No, that's Australian.
Does
I don't.
Canada
Does
Does Canada have
Hello,
like a
Yeah,
stereotype?
It's like hello, A. You have to say A.
A.
But you have to say something and then A.
Yeah. Why am I losing my Canadian? I feel like I'm losing it a little bit. A $100 special hairstyle will be elegant.
There you go. They're talking about the video that we uploaded earlier.
If you are paying $100 for
A haircut? I agree.
A hairstyle? No, not even a haircut. A hairstyle.
Okay.
That's,
But in Canada, that's probably the normal price.
I have actually never paid to get my hair done, which I should. Like cutting and this, yes, but like just styling, I haven't actually yet, because I am not fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did the freelance photographer thing. I took a break from the whole corporate world before to go and do it because it was like a passion thing, right? And I was at a time in my life I was in between companies. I said, okay, I'm going to go for it. So that's what I ended up doing. And honestly, there's a website called Model Mayhem. Okay, you go on Model Mayhem. You can pick your type of photography, everything, the age, everything you want for models. And you can hire them relatively inexpensive. And it depends. Like some of them will work for free because they're just getting into the modeling thing. And so they're like work for trade. So therefore, you're the photographer, they're the model, you share the photos, right? That kind of thing. And it's actually not as hard as people think once you realize that. And then after that, it's just a matter of honing your own skill and all that stuff and get better at it.
Aesthetic,
Right.
Your whatever you like your photos to look like.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause
Like
you
my first photos suck compared to my end photos, right?
Yeah, and I feel like you also get your own style. You know, like any
Definitely
artist and everything. It's like, okay, you can start off like maybe getting similar ideas from other photographers, but eventually you'll be like, no, this is what I like to do.
Yeah.
And so whether it's like more dark or just more portraity or fairy, I don't know the themes of photography. I just, like, how some are like more like grungy, but then some are more like 70s.
Sure.
There's
Yep.
different aesthetics.
Everybody's modern, whatever. So another thing is everything, just like YouTube, just like anything, marketing. So you can take all the pictures in the world and never ever get anywhere with it if you don't market the heck out of it. And so you really got to find 100 different ways to market and show off your thing, not just put it on Instagram or Facebook and then just move on. You have to have cross posting all over the place, marketing everywhere, and go to Amazon and sign up as a book creator and start making books. But make sure you have model releases. The absolute most important thing is do model releases. Yeah, because you can't post it anywhere. You can't. Next thing you get people saying, yeah, you know what, I didn't like that photo anymore. Take it down. And you've already made a book out of it or something. It could become a big problem. So that's it.
I do follow one photographer on TikTok, and so he has a photo studio, But what he does is he will do videos of how to pose. He'll give you pose ideas like, oh, if you're with your friend and you want BFF ideas, here's how to do it. And then in that way, he also markets the fact that he's a photographer. He has a photo studio, and you can like hide, you know?
Yeah.
But he's making just content of like, here, this is to help you pose. But you also know now that I'm a photographer, and here are some of my photos.
Yeah.
There it
Well,
is.
in Albania, when we had the photo studio there, they didn't speak English. Nobody spoke English. Very, 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 very few people spoke English, and if they did, very little. And so what I had to do is have like a trolley made up for myself by a local welder, and we put a flat screen TV in front of it with a USB loaded with sample poses that I would just point to the screen, and then they would mimic that pose, and then I hopefully could convince them to just slightly change it because I don't really want the same photo, obviously. But I had to do that because it was just next to impossible to communicate otherwise. But it worked out really well because I went from zero ability to communicate to at least I could have a working photo shoot. So it was an entirely different thing for there. So let's see. Hi from Iloilo. Hello, Galaxy A51. Was that the name of your?
Wait, that's
the name of your
Panama.
phone.
That's
There you go, Bianca.
Panama.
You and
No,
Bianca are the same.
Samesies.
Wow, you're walking around with this person.
I have you in my hands.
Whoa,
You're in
whoa,
my-
whoa.
Okay.
Hey, look at this. Somebody's
Jays,
wearing
Blue
Toronto
Jays.
Blue Jays right there. Right
Oi,
there.
oi, oi.
Hi, my favorite YouTuber.
Hello,
Hello, David.
David.
Nice to see you. And Saudi Arabia here, too.
Ooh.
Hello, Jason Porton. And also Chicago. And there's Khaleesi saying I can't find it. I don't know. Oh, they're just talking about, Jason Momoa. Yeah, he has the long hair and the man bun. That is
Yeah.
very true. All right.
Depends. The question was so stupid. It was so hard to like.
Yeah, they should have made 3 pictures if they only want to give 3 options. And that way you're like, okay, that category.
And one was so specific. The medium messy hair. I was medium length hair, messy, and I'm like,
If you don't know what we're talking about, you still need to watch our video. So
yeah.
watch our video. Hello from Quebec, another Canadian here. What are we getting? All the Canadians. Isn't that cool?
Bonjour.
And
Je
you guys
m'appelle
just had the
Bianca.
time change. So right now, it's only actually 9 in the morning for you, where it used to be 12 hours. It was so easy for the longest time for you
Qu'est-ce
calling your
que
mother
c'est?
and everything.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Sorry.
Bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va bien? You're asking what it is? I don't know.
Central America is Spanish-speaking regions.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That makes see. I'm always confused. It's so bad because if like you say anything down there, I need to learn.
Yeah.
But to be fair, also when it comes to like European countries, I know of their names, but I think the only place I could put on a map because I would know its outline is Germany. I don't know why.
Wow, of all things.
I don't know
Very
where
surprising.
I don't know where France is. I assume it's
Really?
really near Germany.
Wow,
Like yeah.
schools don't do very
my
well
geography,
anymore.
my geography is trash. That's why whenever I watch those geolocator things, I'm like,
How do they know?
How do you? Like, first of all, how do you know the language on that signboard? Second of all, how do you know? Like, how can you pinpoint the exact location in like 5 minutes? I don't even know. I don't even know where like it's the major cities in like Canada are. What's the capital of the Northwest Territories? I don't remember.
Really?
Is it Yellowknife? Yellowstone?
Yes. Yellowknife. Yellowknife was the first one. Yeah.
Yellowknife?
What about Yukon?
But the thing is, I could not place where Yellowknife is on the map.
Even though it's right in the middle.
Well, now I
'Cause
could
you have
place it.
Nunavut on the other side, and then you've got Yukon on the side.
You know what I would do though? I would just place it wherever there's a body of water close by. It's not near a body of water.
Everything freezes.
Okay, but you still need like body of water. You could melt it.
Mm.
Would you rather be in the middle of nowhere with no water? I guess it snows, so it
8 months of the year.
you get fresh water wherever you go. Okay, fair. Never mind.
So there you were right. It is a popular spring break location. So that's probably why you heard of Panama City. And you were also right here because Weirdo says Central America is not a continent. There are only 7. So there you go.
See,
Boom.
okay.
There you go.
Geography.
Panama,
one.
North America.
See, I thought so.
Although, is Panama in South America or North America? But I think the Panama Canal is the cutoff. So I believe Colombia is the first part of South America. But
and isn't Australia actually Oceania? Actually, in terms of continent.
oh, you're actually
So-
correct there. Wow, look at you. Now you're up in you're up in it all.
You know, actually, Australia. Okay, sorry.
Eddie's in Sarasota, Florida. Hello, Eddie. Nice to see you. Oh my, yeah. See, here you go.
My hair is like, like when I have done my hair, like not a hairstyle, but like a haircut or color. I guess color could be considered. I think I paid 200 to 300 to get highlights or anything
Yeah.
with this hair.
And Bianca soon, okay, is going to be dolled up because she has the modeling coming up, right? You had a sizing recently. Nobody knows about that yet. Where she went in because she's going to be modeling at Iloilo Fashion Week. So it's like the whole province or the Western Versailles. I don't know. It's a big deal. Put it that way. It's at the convention center. It's going to be huge.
I'm gonna be in a dress.
And
A fancy dress.
beautiful. Oh my gosh.
I
And this
feel
time
like-
it'll be sized for her, to her. Not like last time where we rushed and she just gave her something that she had to put on her. This one's going to be made to her. And it was well, it's really beautiful.
And I'm not wearing a bra, so
And there's that.
I don't have to wear a bra. Do you know how
so
much
where are you
bras
gonna
suck?
But you're
That's
gonna
how much they suck.
you're gonna be getting like your hair done everywhere. Where are you going? It's like a really famous
Oh yeah,
brand.
we're going to go to Tony and Guy. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's
it's in
also
Festive Walk, and it's like a very well-known brand. Some of you may have heard of it.
It's in London, England.
Yeah. It's a European type brand. But anyway, so she's going to be looking real fancy, by the way. And if you're in the area, that is the place to go if you want the super fancy haircut on a girl.
They do hair and makeup. They're gonna do my makeup as well. Even though I'm so good at my, I'm so excited because I want to feel like a little Barbie doll. That's all.
Bern, guess what? Iloilo is a nice
It
place
is.
to go.
It's
It is
good.
fantastic.
It's
And
good.
they just got a UNESCO, so they're part of like 55 cities around the world that are known for gastronomy, so food, best food. Anyway, the UN just labeled Iloilo recently. They got an award and all that stuff. It's a big deal here. So that's crazy because there's a lot of good food in a lot of places, and boom, we got it here in Iloilo. And it's because of the diverse amount of types of restaurants that they offer here. Like we can go and have Louisiana food at a restaurant that just does Louisiana, that kind
God,
of thing.
Dios is so good. If you're in Iloilo City, go to Dios. Dios.
If you like that,
If you like seafood,
Yeah.
like eat with your hands, get a
get
little
a big bag,
messy.
tons of sauce, and
There's
yeah.
crab,
and those ribs.
there's not egg, there's corn, there's potatoes, and it's just slathered in barbecue sauce. So good, and those ribs were freaking
Yeah, the
like,
ribs were
fall off the
phenomenal.
bone,
And it was a huge
amazing.
rack.
Yeah, it was a proper full rack. So
There you go. It's called Dios.
10 out of 10. Sorry, my nose is kind of nosy.
We've been living here in Iloilo since December of last year, so we're coming up on 1 year since we've been living here there in Iloilo. So it's going good so far, obviously. Let's see, Guam. There we go. Watching Frankie. Hello in Guam. There, Frankie.
Why not go to Guam? Wow, I can't talk anymore. I would like to go to Guam.
Yes, we definitely want to go to Guam one day. It's not that far. We heard it's like 2-hour flight, maybe 4 somewhere. It's
But
2 to
you
4
have to
hours.
go to Manila and then, like, I don't think they have Guam to Ilo. So it adds a couple. It adds an hour.
Yeah, apparently before the pandemic, I think they did. And I think it may get added again. They're adding a whole new terminal here.
The
So
pandemic is doing too much, okay?
know.
Like, the audacity, man. Anyways.
yeah. So the latest in our life is she's been doing a lot because we have the modeling coming up, right?
Cosplay, modeling. I don't even know what's going on half the time. It's been good.
Yeah. So it's been a little crazy time, but we have more videos coming. We have a lot planned. We just had a few days there of
We're
not much
just
going
taking
on.
a break as
Yeah.
well as
Yeah, unfortunately,
getting over
I might as
the
well just say it
sickness.
anyway. But keep in mind, well, actually, I'll just say it. So my father passed away 2 days ago, but I didn't know him, right? So that's why people be like, wait, what? Why are you freaking out? So when I was a child, I only knew my father till I was 3. And then I found him in my like 20 years old, that kind of thing. And I was able to keep him in my life a little bit for a few days, but that was it. Then he kept disappearing, and he would like, I don't know. He wanted money from me, put it that way, and that's not cool. When you're 20 years old or whatever, 21 years old. And so like then he disappeared for decades, and I was even when I tried to find him, I couldn't find him. So my mother, just recently told me that he has now passed away. I think 2 days ago. So it's a weird feeling, but I didn't know him, if that makes sense. So yeah, there's that. So that was another reason. One day, a couple days, we just didn't feel like making videos, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But now we're good. We're back at this, and we're gonna have a lot more coming.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, and we had a lot of plans that we kind of just put off, and now we're gonna reschedule all those because we want to get out there and start showing off all kinds of things because we like to go and experience all these cool things. Look at this. We have more Canadians though.
Calgary, Newfoundland.
Yeah, Calgary and Newfoundland. So hello to both of you. Do
people say it Newfoundland?
Yeah. So there's two different ways, right?
Newfoundland.
And if you ever you've been to Newfoundland?
No, actually, I've been to the east a lot, like PEI, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick.
Yeah.
I did everything but go to Newfoundland.
Well, even there though, there's a lot of people that still have the hard accent, right? Because
Yes,
people in Newfoundland
the Newfie accent.
It's.
I don't know if
You're like, wait, what?
it's like
What
a
did you
different
just say?
English. I've seen
It is.
videos of it, and you're literally like, okay, wait a minute, hold on.
Was that even English?
Hold on a second. It's like if anybody's gonna break off of Canada, because Quebec wants to a lot, almost all the time. They're like, let's leave Canada. You're in the middle of Canada, babe. You can't go anywhere. But Newfoundland, they could go. They could technically go. Like they are right on the edge. They are last little
and
thing.
a lot of people don't know that right in Newfoundland, you are about a 20-minute boat ride to France.
Really?
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Because France still has an island.
Oh, I do know
20
that.
minutes away. Yeah.
And if you want to, I know the story of it too.
Okay, go.
So, and they're actually technically at war. Like we're at war with France right now, if you didn't know that. Because every like 6 months or so, each side will go over, take the flag off of whoever, like Canada will go over to this small island, and stick our flag in, and then we'll leave a bottle of Canadian whiskey.
I think it's a different one you're thinking.
No.
Because this one has a lot of people living on it as a whole town.
Oh, okay. Then there's a different island.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's us and the Russians. In
it's
the
the
north.
Russian. It is the Russians.
Yeah.
My bad.
I'm
Sorry.
like, we're all in NATO, so I don't.
We're technically at war.
Yeah, a little bit
we
different
are at
story
war.
there.
So Canada is technically at war with Russia, and then Russia will come on over. They'll skedaddle over, take our flag off the ground, and leave some Russian.
And they
whiskey.
leave something too. Yeah.
Which I'm like, you know what? That would be probably the best of the worst placement because it sounds cold as heck.
Yeah.
To be going to that island every 6 months.
And it's better than shooting guns at each other.
Well, it's a little, okay. Yes, but also it's kind of boring. So, like when you're working, you like a fast-paced day. Like a fast-paced day goes faster. So shooting guns is technically more of a fast-paced day. Obviously, the psychological immorality of it is really not that. Like it probably is outweighing the fast-pacedness and the excitement. But
they could do like what they do in India and Pakistan at their border. Every single day, they do like a dance battle.
Okay.
They have a stadium on each side.
I'm down with that.
And the soldiers go up and they do like a marching dance type battle. And they go right to the line. They have a line painted in the ground.
That's badass.
And they go crazy and they just yell and scream at each other and jump up and down and dance and everything. And then everybody cheers on both sides for their team sort of thing. And then it's over. And it lasts like an hour every single day, 365 days a year.
I like that.
Yeah. So if you're going to have a war.
There's also... I saw a TikTok. I'm sorry. I saw a TikTok, and one of them was like, it was about when people are forced to join the army. What is that called?
The draft, or
yeah, the draft. For because other countries are doing drafting as well. Like they're bringing it back.
Korea, Israel, or have been forever.
Yeah, I knew that one. But one of the things was like, why don't we just have a fight on Call of Duty? Instead of going to actual war and like going out in the battlefield, why don't we just do it like PUBG style? So we all are on a server and we all fight, and the winner, takes all. Like, why do we have to lose our lives? And I was like, that's actually a good idea.
If they could sell fake bombs, maybe they would.
Because you know what?
War is money.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, there's definitely more money in it, but imagine live streaming an actual like a Call of Duty, like there's high stakes in the Call of Duty. There would be a lot of betting for one, like what team is gonna win. This like the treaty. I don't know. Okay, I don't know anything about war, so when I'm talking about this, it's coming out of my butt. So imagine two countries are at war and they decide to have an esports battle to determine who's gonna win. Okay, whoever wins, they get what they wanted. Okay, imagine the viewership on that match. The whole world would be watching that. That would be intense. The betting on that alone, millions of dollars will be transferred. I'm just saying, and then there's no lives lost. Potentially, depending on what they're asking for.
She found her solution to all
I'm
war.
Just saying. Whoever made that TikTok, I was like, you're actually making me think a little bit.
Hello, Eddie from Sarasota, Florida, and also Prairie Dog from Winter Peg.
Oh,
because they have horrible
Winnipeg.
winters. Yeah.
Oh, but also, what if we're in a simulation and our wars are actually Call of Duty games, like right now? Isn't that creepy to think of? If we're in a simulation, what if we're in a game?
I think saying stuff like that discounts the people that are actually dying. So.
Okay, I didn't mean it like that, but I'm thinking about it from a what if we are in a simulation?
Yeah, if we're in a simulation and everything is just, and it doesn't
Isn't
even
it
have to
creepy?
happen because they just tell you what's happening. Because why use up extra computer space?
Creepy.
Yeah. So yeah, what's happening to the full Philippines travel and maybe traveling outside of the country, that kind of thing? It's expensive. So what happens is you do what you can with what you can, right? So if you're going to travel all over the place, you need an enormous budget. And we finally now, if you don't have a house like we do, and something that actually has a monthly cost and everything else, you could just keep going. If you're a backpacker or something like that, yeah, you can constantly travel. But thankfully, our channel is called That Philippines Life. So we can also just show you what life is like living in the Philippines. But we definitely want to travel. It's just like everybody else. You can't afford to just jump on a plane every week. We're in the same boat as everybody else. So once we can, we're definitely, remember, we're going somewhere thanks to a friend who had a lot of points. We're going somewhere in February.
Yeah.
And it's right near Taiwan. It's one of the most expensive flights we would never have gone. If we didn't get the free points from a friend, we probably never would have gone there because it's just so expensive. But this place is right beside Taiwan, and it's the last part of the Philippines. And it is so far from the mainland, like so far. And I hear it's crazy to visit there because at one point the boat is moving like this, and you have to jump off. And you have to catch it, so they time it so that the boat, when it's going down, you jump off real quick before it goes another 10 feet up in the air. And it's like freaky, and waves are crashing and everywhere. We're going there in February, so that's pretty
Banate.
cool. No, Banate.
Tons.
I think Batans. Yeah, I think that sounds right.
It's one of the two. I always mess it up.
Yeah, so we have that kind of stuff, but we also get invited to a lot of things. We also have the Christmas festivals and stuff that we don't want to miss because we know they were an absolute blast. But yeah, I promise you, we definitely want to keep moving and going to new places as we can afford it. Guam is 2 hours ahead of Philippine time, so I wonder if that's why people say it's only a 2-hour flight. Maybe it's 4, and then the time change.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Could you imagine, like, if you go there and you're like, oh, it was only 2 hours.
Well, it's like when I went to Australia.
But it was actually 4 hours. And
Yeah. I went to Australia, or sorry, when I came home. When I went there, I lost a lot of time. But when I went home, I'm like, why am I arriving like almost the same day? Like I left this day. It takes 30 hours between all the transiting and all that. And if it shows on my clock, I've only been gone 6 hours or something like that. It's crazy when you go to Australia from North America. I spent 3 weeks in Iloilo this year. Nice city. Thank you. Yeah, I think so too. Hello from Gamaris. J. Rowe.
Ooh. Send mangoes, please. Send mangoes.
Yeah, send mangoes all day long. Well, when they're in season and when they're ripe, because they're friggin' delicious. Oh my God. Yeah, we have 800 videos now, something like that.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, I think it's 780 something, 776, something like that. Remember, we've been doing
swear.
this for a long time. We have
That's
like
crazy.
a whole Albania feed. We have the Cambodia ones, and then even on Boracay, we did hundreds. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in Boracay, we lived there for 8 months, so we made a lot of videos there.
Wait, Yellowstone is USA?
Yeah,
What? Oh, so he's Yellowknife.
Yellowknife. Yes, Yellowknife is in
That's the-
Yukon. There you go. You got the capital of Yukon now.
Then what? Wait. Okay. Wait. The capital of none of it starts with an I.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, and then Northwest Territories. Massive territory. What is the capital? White
Whitehorse.
horse.
Yeah, Whitehorse.
Knew it was an animal. Okay, white horse, Yellowknife, and the
In my early days, I was
Iowa.
stationed in the Yukon, so that's why I know the
used to
Yukon really
know
well.
them. I used to know them, but I haven't been in Canada for a bit. Okay, so my brain only brains in the vicinity of its area.
Yeah.
When will you go back to Twitch streaming? I want to very soon.
Her computer's
wa-
broken right now, and it's right there.
My God! No, it's so hard. It's so hard. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Hold on. Like 18 hours a day and sleep 6 hours.
It was so good. I already have 40 hours and I got the game 2 days ago. And now my computer's broken.
Yeah. So, pretty sure it's the thermal paste on her CPU. So
Stupid.
I've already changed it.
Face, you stupid bastard.
I already changed out the power supply. I've tested everything.
I have an addiction I need to fill. You guys don't understand. It's so good. It's so good.
So after this live stream, we're going to go find, it is Sunday, so it's a little harder, but we're going to find somebody who can change the
Send
thermal
computer
paste.
to me right now. I need a computer, guys. I need. Oh, okay. No, but I need my save. I don't want to just start again. I need my save.
Oh, your hard drive's fine, so that's not the issue.
If it's broken, I'm actually
No,
I'm
not.
gonna become a necromancer and revive it somehow.
Yeah, don't worry, it's not.
I
Your
know
BIOS doesn't load. That's the problem.
I feel like we watched Anchorman the other day. And
her
hello,
first time.
Mr. Frets.
There you go.
Mr. Frets. We watched Anchorman, and I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Michael Scott's character, I don't know his real name. I only know. Wait, is Michael Scott his real name?
No.
No, but
No,
you know what I mean. You know who I mean.
um,
I don't know his real name.
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, his character was kind of annoying because they made him like extra dumb. It wasn't even like
Extra
funny dumb. It was like,
Somebody with 20 IQ.
and I had to skip a lot of his scenes, but some of his like loud noises, those are funny. He had some bits that were hilarious, and then he was crying at one point, and that's just how I felt right there. But yeah, Baldur. Okay, if you are a gamer and you're into like fantasy, this is a very specific fantasy. It's similar to Skyrim, but the game mechanics are different.
More like D&D.
Yeah, so it's turn-based combat. It's like free exploration until you get into combat, and then that's when it turns like seamlessly into like turn-based.
Yeah.
So you can only move a certain, like you're like playing chess.
And it is a D&D game.
It is, yeah. It's based in the D&D like realm.
Exactly. So hello, Frankie. Frankie says it's 3-hour flight to Guam. So now we have our answer. And look who it is.
Good morning.
Look
Hello,
who it is.
Mrs. Filipino. I'm
W-
sorry
w-
you
uh,
saw me cry about.
Yeah,
my
about that.
computer.
By the way, my friend, when's Thanksgiving?
Wait, didn't they
We're
already have
Canadian.
it?
No, we're Canadian. Canadian Thanksgiving's
Oh.
over. American Thanksgiving is the
Oh.
end of November.
I
So,
always forget.
yeah, there you go. So we're waiting, my friend, for invite. We want turkey so bad. It's been a long time.
Bianca, you can collab with Elodia in modeling. I wish. Okay, I saw her in person, and if you don't know, Elodia is like super famous cosplayer. She's like the mother of cosplay here in the Philippines. And I look up to her so much. And I met her when I went to Bacolod with my friend Natalie, which we vlogged. Okay, it's a little chaotic, but hey, that's what happens when I get the camera. It was good though. It was fun. She's so pretty in person, and she's so cool, and she's so elegant. And I'm like, I am not. I'm like chaotic fire energy, fireball of craziness, and she's just like a gentle snowflake blowing in the wind. So cool, so cool.
And now she has her written on her bag where she says hello to you and everything.
Oh yeah,
And she doesn't go anywhere without it now. That's her new everything.
On my little tote bag.
Yeah. Me and Philly. I did know that about Philly. You're right. Well, thank you very much.
Maybe your
Appreciate
brothers.
it. Yeah. All right.
That'd be cool.
They border each other. Hello.
Miss Bianca. Oh, France and Germany. I knew it. I knew they touched.
Yes. Well, obviously, World War II won. Yeah.
Well, they were on the. Oh no! Wait. No. Oh no. Okay, let's not expose how lack of brain I have.
Susan says hello from the first way, saying it was right.
It's
Newfoundland.
Denmark. It's
Newfoundland. So
Not
they do what she's saying, yes. But what Canada and Russia do over and over again is they do have contested islands up there. That's why when you were saying the whiskey thing, I'm like, oh, didn't know about that. Because it's extremely cold. We're talking North Pole, the top. And so they go there, they do like exercise, everything, and they put their flag. And Canada then will go and do the same thing. Everybody just wants that passage up there because then you don't need the Panama Canal, for example.
Who goes up there?
Well, because soon ships can go much quicker from one east coast to west coast. Once enough melting happens year round, they'll be able to do that. I see. It could be a very valuable area, and otherwise it's useless, right? So let's see. St. Pierre and Miquelon, which are the islands of France, are off the coast of Newfoundland. There we go.
Okay. I think I knew that, but it was like forgotten.
Carl says, you two are personality plus vloggers, and your travels and adventures are so exciting, educational, and spiritual. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Carl.
Carl Butts.
Carl Butts. I was waiting for you to jump on that. Welcome to the Matrix. There you go, to your simulation.
See?
And yeah, the island northernmost part of the Philippines near Taiwan is a strategic flashpoint with China. More of a reason for us to go visit.
Chaos.
When it's in the news, we go, right? Like, let's do it. And Taiwan is a little bit expensive. Yeah, we have a friend that lives there, so we know. Yeah, it would be
She's
just like
so
Singapore.
Fancy, though. She dresses up.
Oh yeah, she's so fancy.
I'm like, dream life right there.
Yeah.
So cool.
Hello, Helen. Helen.
Hello.
You always have our love, Helen. We've known
Hope
Helen
you're
for,
doing well.
I feel like, forever. We're doing good. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you joined us, too.
Yeah. Hello
From
again.
Scotland. Yellowknife, yes. Northwest Territories,
White horses, Yukon.
Oh,
We switched
I mixed
them.
them up. Yeah, what the heck? This is what lack of sleep does. We should know these things. We are Canadian. It's hard to believe.
I know, it's so bad. Honestly.
Do you know if this, are they open on Sunday? Because as far as I know, only Robinson or something like that, where they have Octagon or something like that, is open today. Everybody's not open today. Here we go. Hey, guys.
Landed in Manila yesterday, minus my bag is still in.
Oh, that
sucks. But that's another story. Keep up the good work and videos. You guys helped me to make the decision to move to the Philippines.
Yes, and we've been talking to Samuel.
Sorry about the cheese and shampoo. Bro, I don't understand how it's not you. It's the company. How do they discontinue shampoo?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's like an inside.
Exactly. It's an inside thing. He was heading to the Philippines. He's like, you guys need anything? And there's a very specific kind of shampoo. Yeah. A very specific kind that you can't get
not
here.
just any shampoo. I need this shampoo. And it's discontinued. I'm going to go to Shoppers Drug Mart and I'm not, but I want to and have a strong Karen word.
Wow.
I'll give it a little Karen, Because honestly, not all Karens are bad. I feel like they just label like people who speak up, because anybody can be a Karen, right? Not just like women and anything. But sometimes, they go too far. But I also think it's discounting the people who actually should speak up. Like if you don't like your food at a restaurant, you should be able to speak up about it and not be judged for not liking your food, especially if you pay for it. So not everybody is a Karen, and sometimes you need that Karen energy. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I will be here all day.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you a couple questions. Guys, first of all, guys, if you haven't seen the video, Bianca did try out to be in JCI. It was really impressive. She had to talk in front of the crowd, the whole thing. And you have an update on that.
Oh yeah, I have to go.
You were accepted.
Yes,
Yes.
but I also have. I just remembered.
Well, you
I
can't
have
do
a
it now,
thing.
but yeah.
Yes, I got accepted, and then on December 1st, I will be initiated.
And you are a baby.
Yeah, they call us babies, and I'm like, thank you. I love pet names. Thank you so much.
And if you don't know what JCI is, it is a volunteer organization that you have to be kind of chosen for. You have to apply, and they only choose so many. And here we have a full female chapter, and they do really cool things for the community, as well as a bunch of things to help those people who are accepted to grow and to become better people. You might could explain a little bit better.
Yeah, so it's not so some of it is philanthropy.
Yep.
Not all of it. But most of it is, but it's also like leadership and entrepreneurship, so you get to kind of network and learn how to do better skills of leading and being able to organize certain things. Sorry, my nose is like
Yeah, because when they do plan something like charitable event, they're all only for young people. It's under 40 years old. In this case, it's all female chapter. They go like, hey, go to San Miguel and ask them for money to help this charity event that we're going to throw, and you go figure it out. Nobody goes and does it for them. They got to figure it out. And so you learn so many cool life skills because of it. And like you said, a lot of people that are in there are new lawyers or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Professionals.
I was like, okay, this room is a little intense because a lot of them are professionals.
Yeah.
And like lawyers and stuff, especially the members, like the senior members. They're already like established lawyers or teachers at colleges and stuff. And I'm like, hey, I do vlogging. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, but you know what? The funny thing is yes, they may have their skills, right? But you brought a lot more skills because they were all like, I can't believe how easily you got up there and went talking and speaking to people. And you shouldn't discount that.
Yeah, first, because of vlogging, I definitely got more charismatic.
And public speaking, and all that.
Yeah, I can actually, once in a while, like if I have to prepare for it, if you tell me the day before that I have to do public speaking, I'm like, no. But the minute that you're like, oh, you have to do public speaking right now, then I'm like, okay, well, can't escape this, so let's go for it. And it works out a little better.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It really is. And so you got that going on. But also, so if you are in Iloilo, November 11th, you need to come to the convention. You have to buy tickets, by the way, to the Iloilo Fashion Week and watch her strut her stuff.
It's called Iloilo's. Sorry, wait. It's called Iloilo's Designer Week. It is this November 11th, and then I will be there modeling.
And yeah, also on the 16th, I believe. But it'll be a different location.
Yes. And so I think that one's for free.
Yes, anybody can go on that one. So the other one comes with dinner, and there's going to be all kinds of fancy people there. It's going to be a big deal.
It's a charity event as well for the museum, the Iloilo Museum, Museo de Iloilo. I don't know why it kind of sounds French, but
yeah. Well, I think it's a fashion museum, a fashion art museum, or something like that. Or am I wrong?
No,
it's the main museum in Festival.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, not Festival. It's the one beside the Capitol building.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it is. You're right.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Okay, perfect. Well, you should know best. You're the one in it. So.
Yeah, I haven't actually been to the museum. We should probably go to the museum.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah, I've only filmed it from the outside and showed people, and that was it. Okay, so that's cool. So yeah, Thanksgiving, by the way, is I don't know how do I get rid of that now.
I feel dumber the longer she talks. You're welcome.
Don't worry about that. So Thanksgiving is the last Thursday of November. For
the U.S.
So Texas Filipino, yeah, exactly. Because what they do is they go to Black Friday for Christmas at that point. And so that's it.
Yeah, and
then boom
and
into
also
December.
during your Thanksgiving, football is
Yeah,
a big thing.
of course.
And I don't mean the soccer kind. I mean the American football for the other people.
Yeah.
A good Karen explains the fish is overcooked. A bad Karen throws the plate. See,
There you go.
That's really good. See, Smurf Crush. Every time I see your username, Smurf, I can't.
Do you
Why is
imagine
it
crushing a
Crusher? Why
Smurf?
is it called? Why? It sounds like a weird interest. I won't
Yeah.
go into that more. Hello, Michael and Bianca. And,
Oh,
and thank
hello
you,
again,
Helen.
Kirsten. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Kirsten.
So guys, we have a lot to see here still in the Philippines, but what would you guys think? What would you would love to see more than one or the other type thing? Davao or Baguio? Davao
Wait,
or Baguio?
we should wait to go to Davao when my mom comes to visit.
Oh, because she wants to
really
go.
wants to
Never
go.
mind, your question's gone.
Sorry,
it's Baguio,
guys.
Baguio or Siargao?
Ooh,
So
those are good. Those are
Because
very
they're two different things, yeah. Because
Very good.
Siargao is 70% foreigners. It's what you imagine in Bali, except for surfers. And like I've seen all the videos on it. It looks like the Bali of the Philippines, where it's all foreigners everywhere, and people that are just digital nomads and hippies, and all the stuff that you kind of imagine, and backpackers.
Yeah.
And then Baguio is an entirely different experience. So there's two good examples. Let us know, what do you think?
Ooh, and if you decide, we could also plan it to go to Baguio's flower festival.
Oh yeah, that's in March or February.
That February
February.
right after Dinagyang, I think the week after Dinagyang
Yeah.
is the flower festival.
And it's the best time to go because it's hot as heck and it's so cool up there. So, thank you very much, Ars.
Thank
Oh my
you,
gosh,
Ars.
that's so great. Thank you very much.
I'm excited, and hopefully I will be able to vlog some of the projects that I'm on, because, of course, there's gonna be a lot of philanthropy. I don't know what the basic word of philanthropy is. Helping. We're gonna be doing a lot of projects that help the local communities, and we haven't you basically do it all yourself. They give you the power to decide okay, what do we want to do in our local community? What do you see that's kind of been an issue growing? And then the example will be if there's a barangay that needs toothbrushes that you've noticed, and so you can go in you plan with a couple other of the girls or members, and then you enact the plan basically. So I'm really excited, and hopefully I'll be able to vlog. And also they'll do disaster relief. So if there's flooding or a typhoon that hits, April, who
It's been a lot of our videos.
vlogs, love her. She was actually a JCI member. She was the one that introduced
She was a president.
me. Yeah, she was a president, everything. And so she was there during the typhoon that happened in 2008.
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah, the big one. And so they were there doing disaster relief and handing out packs and everything to people who were devastated by it. And so it'll be really cool to be able to get in on that and help out.
Yep.
Even if I'm just holding a camera being I know some people are why are you doing philanthropy if you're vlogging it? Just do it without. But I also think it's good to spread
Oh no. Anybody who says that,
positivity.
it's I don't want anybody to be inspired. I don't want anybody to, of course you want to show the world so that other
Yeah.
people go, wait a minute, I can join this organization and do this too. I could go and make a difference too.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course
So I'm excited.
yeah, I think it's a very, anybody who says that, I think they're just, I don't know. They have other reasons, but showing people that you're doing good, as opposed to not showing people you're doing good, it doesn't make any sense. But here you go. By the way, Weirdo's telling you what JCS stands for.
Oh, yes. I already went through this, but I will tell you guys
Oh, you did?
what it
Okay.
Yes. Junior Chamber International. At one point, it was renamed to JC's. Junior Chamber of Commerce International, but went back to JCI in 1988.
Yeah, because I've seen the JCs.
Yeah, that's what they call
Yeah.
us. They call us JCs, or baby JCs, baby J's.
And don't forget, River Dog is in the house.
Yo, River Dog,
Yeah,
savior of the universe.
Savior of the
I love
universe.
that.
Well, hey, listen,
would
if you're going to have a
be-
job,
That would be a badass Baldur's Gate character.
yeah.
River Dog, savior of the universe, or Skyrim character.
And if everybody, if for all you that haven't seen the video that we uploaded this morning, That is the pig. Okay, that's the pig. No more context. Let's not give it. They have to watch the video. That's the pig.
That's the pig. That's all you need.
That's right. That's right. If you need to go and see that video. Otherwise, you're not going to have any clue why we showed that pig. By the way, guys, we're Baguio or Siargao. I'm still waiting to hear that. All right. So
Scroll down.
there's no scroll down.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
comments there though. You see? You see those? You see those?
That's
Oh
weird.
wait. Stop. Wait.
Yeah, Don't
Stop.
resize it though.
There you go.
Thank you. I was like, wait, what's going on there? There we go. Palawan, do Baguio when it's unbearably hot. Yeah, so we were talking about that, doing it in the summer.
The thing is, when it's unbearably hot, that's when it's busiest in Baguio.
Yeah.
But that might also be good for the vlog. So you
Yeah,
can
it's
see
good for
when
the
it's
bug. You're right.
busy.
Yeah. So yeah, Baguio first, then Siargao. There's another one there. Flower Festival, February 2024.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah, and she's right. Like I think like I've seen Davao, and I'm not talking down about Iloilo. I'm just saying that I hear it's very equal to why we love things here in Iloilo. People really love Davao for those same reasons: clean, safe, very advanced and doing very well for itself. Like all of those things are what it's very well known for. So
Cool. I haven't actually looked much into Davao.
I get them all the time.
I just know about it, obviously, especially because of my mom.
Yeah.
So
They have fancy highways, like really brand new, really sleek, everything. Their
Yeah.
infrastructure is doing really well there. Good night, Helen.
Good night, Helen.
3 o'clock in the
Thank
morning.
you
Glad you even
for
joined us for that.
joining.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Thank you.
And volunteer time is better than just contributing money. It's true because as you know, many times when you're just donating to some charity, 80% of it may never get to anything. It might be just for salaries and all this other stuff. Where you get out there, 100% of what your effort and everything you put into it is being put into whatever that good cause is. So it's true, being actively involved is going to be better than just giving money.
And I feel like it feels better. Like giving money, I'm sure feels good, but I feel like if you're actually doing something,
Yeah. You feel like you're making a
there's
change.
like a level. Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
an extra level of like, I did that. I helped there.
Yeah, because otherwise you don't get that feeling, right?
Yeah.
Like that so no, right? Yeah. All right, and so. Oh, thank you. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
It's because when you click on it, it pauses the.
Oh yeah,
It
so it
doesn't
doesn't
scroll,
scroll.
yeah.
Sam says hi from Toronto. Hello, Sam. Glad to see you. You all looking to do charity work. I have been in Davao and Baguio. Great place to visit. I love the coolness in Baguio. Yeah, we keep getting told that we're gonna fall in love. We'll go up there and we'll be like, oh, it's like this almost every day. Wait a minute.
I know, and they have broccoli,
And broccoli.
which I know you guys are like, what?
Mm.
I feel like if you're in the Philippines and not in a place that's like cold, like if you're in most of the places that are hot, no broccoli. Sad broccoli. Except Baguio. Baguio's got broccoli.
Yeah.
And they ship it all over.
Right.
Strawberries, they got strawberries too, okay?
Oh, I was just looking at strawberries, and it was $26 a kilo here.
If you want a hustle, become a strawberry farmer.
Mm-hmm. You need to do Palawan before the U.S. military take it over with their new base. That's the thing. The United States has announced that they're not going to build any new bases. They're just going to join all the existing Philippine bases, so they don't have to build them. And they're just putting their troops now. I believe it's up to 8 different ones. I don't think they're actually going to.
I think that, okay, when you say that,
Yeah.
it makes me just think that they're going to take those already bases
And just
and
slowly take
renovate
it over.
them.
Yeah, maybe.
And add,
maybe.
they're like, we're not building a new base, guys.
Yeah.
But I am totally going to take over all this area and add just a.
I think there's something like 200 countries, and America has over 300 bases around the world. So they have more bases than countries.
No wonder they spend so much money on their
Almost,
military.
yeah, like $1
thing.
trillion.
Like, their
Yeah.
budget, I'm like, yeah. Like, they have a lot of stuff to pay for to upkeep.
Right. But Palawan is quite big and quite long. Like, people don't realize they fly into the wrong side, and then they realize their
It's
hotel's on
12
the other
hours.
side. Yeah. Hello to a 12-hour drive. It is, like, considering this whole island is only 300 kilometers. right? This entire island from
Yeah.
like Boracay all the way down to here. It's not very far. I don't even
Yeah.
think it's 300 kilometers.
It's like a 6-hour drive from Iloilo City to Calibo, which is top to bottom.
Well, Kalibo's in the, not really in the, no,
Oh,
it's in the middle. It's in the
It's a
middle.
little over.
Like Boracay's here, Kalibo's down. Then you have Rojas, and we're down here. So this is the biggest distance.
So yeah, 6 hours still, because it goes up and then.
Yeah,
Kalibo.
but Kalibo's closer, as I'm saying, much closer than. It's another
Wait.
an hour and a half
Wait.
closer than Boracay.
Where is the port for Boracay?
Right at the tip.
Yeah, what is that, Calibo?
No, Kalibo's on the right-hand side of the island.
What is the because Boracay is an island. So where's the port?
Oh, Cataclan.
Cataclan. That's
Sorry.
what I meant. 6
Yeah.
hours to Cataclan.
I figured you must have thought that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was like, okay, that's not Calibo. Then where is it? Because I know Calibo's there, and then it's like an extra hour to Calibo to Cataclan.
Sam is going to get married in January to a Filipino.
Ooh, congrats,
Wow, wow,
Sam.
wow.
Happy early marriage? I don't know
Yeah.
how you do that.
Congratulations on your
Congrats on the
engagement.
marriage. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Davao City is the second largest city in the world. What? No, I'm pretty sure all the largest cities in the world are all in China. I'm guessing.
What are those, ghost cities, or are they
Well,
real?
I don't think Shanghai and
Oh, no, yeah,
like-
okay. Yeah, they got billions of people.
Yeah, and their cities are enormous.
Do you mean like in terms of area, like square meterage, or do you?
I don't know. That's
That's
interesting.
interesting. Because how is Davao bigger than Manila or Quezon?
Yeah,
Quezon is massive,
Quezon is massive. 35 million people, something like that. 30 million, some crazy
but
number.
they are expanding the bases. See, that's how you get around. Like that. It's
Yes.
the word. Yeah, they're not making any new bases, expanding it.
Yeah, and I miss cherries. Can't find them in Iloilo. That's true.
You can
What?
for $20.
Oh.
I can
You
get
too
you.
can have
I
cherries.
can, if you give me $30, I will find you the best cherries. I will find you. Yes, I do. But can you make it like light, like a lighter coffee? Yeah, no, it's like it is so sad. It is so sad. I remember seeing them. I think it was at Iloilo supermarket. The smallest box of like cherries like this, and it was like $20. Maybe it was only $12, but they were like small cherries. They were like the cherries that you would take out of the cherry bag in Canada and just put to the side and be like, that is not my cherry. I'm not paying for that one. So, and that was like $12 or $20. One of the two. Either way, not worth it. Not worth it. There's so many things. So broccoli, you have to buy with the, if you haven't been to the Philippines yet, and you're like from maybe North America, get ready for a shift in food, okay? If you want broccoli, you have to buy it with the stem. Most places. I don't know. Maybe not all places. But in most places, you're paying. Yeah, and they have it's like there's more stem than flower. And you're just going to be like, why? Why? Because you're paying for the kilogram, the kg. So when you do that, that stem is a thick, heavy thing. So you're paying for it. Do you remember what I said last night?
I did, and I did it on purpose. No, I didn't do it on purpose. By the way, I just wanted, she was explaining, but I don't know if she showed. The stem will be this big, this thick around, and the head will be here. It's literally
head is
4 times.
like the head
and
is
you have to
like-
buy it all by
Yeah,
the
so
weight.
the head is like the size of my hand, excluding my wrist, okay? So that's the size of like the flower. And then the stem is just like, and it's heavy. Like, you know for a fact, like you're paying for the stem.
Yeah.
It's so.
Yeah, and I broke them off once, and everybody in the store was watching me as I go to the cash because I left all the stems. I was like, well, I don't want all this. Why would I buy all this? And I just started putting them in the bag, and they were just looking at me like stupid foreigners or something like that. But I was like, who's stupid now? I'm not paying for that. But I
to be
think they
fair,
wouldn't let me do it
They
again.
do like cubes. Like a lot of people will use the broccoli
Yeah,
stems as like filler.
But would they, if they were paying the same amount of money, if there were no stems, I think they're doing it because, well,
They have
I'm
to.
paying for it, so I'm
Yeah.
going to use it all. But there's actually no nutrients in anything that except for the darkest part. So.
Can you get cauliflower here? Yes.
Yes.
But not like, I'm pretty sure any of the good cauliflower is also from Baguio.
Or Antigua in the mountains.
Or Antique. That's true. If you live in if they have a mountain here, they can grow colder vegetables.
Exactly.
So you can, like, not cold. It's like
the hardier vegetables.
Yeah.
The
You
ones
can
that
get
are buried
a few,
under the ground.
Yeah, like a potato. You
Yep.
can get. Why are potatoes so expensive right now?
Oh my God.
And onions.
Like $1
Guys,
each for little ones.
Guys, I don't know what's going on. The onion and potato cartels are doing a little too much right now. They need to relax. Okay, it's
Careful,
a potato.
don't call out the cartels.
I'm half Irish.
You're part of the potato cartel.
I am. I have a big storehouse of potatoes, just like gold nuggets.
So apparently you can put 2 Metro Manilas in the city of Davao. You're not talking the region of Davao. You're talking about the city, I take it.
I gotta look.
That's incredible.
I gotta look this up, you guys. Before we start spreading misinformation out here.
Well, we're just reading people's comments, so we're not making a statement.
I'm
in any
joking.
way.
I'm not.
I'm saying we're okay. We're okay. Michael, will you do one more of the interviews? And Bianca, please conduct more mentioning for your shy Filipinas and your strengths are so much more visible and appreciated. Please conduct. Oh, we actually have another one like that. We did 2 videos where you look at different images and you say what you see in the image and then what that tells about you. So we will have that another video coming up to you soon with that kind of thing. And we also are going to do the what's it called?
The Roche test. The one with the ink blot.
Roche, yeah, the ink blot test. That's right. And that's also coming up too. But we're going to put those ones. It's all like the other channel. This will be about the travel and living in the Philippines.
The population of Davao City, and this was in 2015.
Wow.
Is 1.6 million.
That's not many.
In 2000, but the area, that's a lot for a city.
No.
How many is
32 million in Quezon.
Oh, but the area is 2,444 kilometers square. Is that?
Sounds like a big one.
That sounds big.
I would have to see it in comparison. But that sounds enormous. You're right. You said 200,000 square kilometers?
No, just 2,444. 2,000.
I don't know.
It's the most populous city in Mindanao.
Yeah, they're saying the second largest in the world, though, city.
And no, it's the third largest city in the Philippines. Guys,
all right.
Guys, get your facts straight, okay? Don't. We have Google on our side. I see what they mean. I see what they mean.
All right.
In terms of city size, like the actual thickness of the city.
Right. Manila City is 43 square meters. Yes,
what?
Yeah, definitely.
That's so small.
Is it?
Well,
compared to
2,400.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, see, this is.
But I believe, it's like Iloilo, for example. Iloilo is Haro, it's Villa, it's Mandiriao, it's all these things. So somebody could say, oh yeah, but they're not all Iloilo, but they've incorporated all together. And I thought Manila also did the same thing, just like Toronto used to be Scarborough, used to be all of them.
True.
And then they incorporated. They became all one.
Metro Manila would be the same as GTA.
Yeah,
Greater Toronto
Oh no,
area.
that's even more because Greater Toronto includes all the way to Hamilton and everything.
Well, Metro Manila also encompasses
it does.
everything.
It does. All right, but so BGC is not in Manila, according technically, and Pasay and all that. I guess technically they're not.
Is that Metro Manila though?
That would be Metro Manila, but it's not in Manila.
Yeah.
So Manila, yeah, you're right. It wouldn't be.
Manila City itself is small. Yeah, that makes sense actually.
To get a motorcycle on the ferry to Iloilo, do I pay for a motorcycle and myself, or yes?
Yes.
So yeah, the person, but it's really a motorcycle that's cheap. So
yeah, you'll see like a lot of people take the Roro. Like you'll have to take the Roro. I think. I don't think they allow you to just hold a motorcycle on the passenger one.
Yeah, no, you got to take a Roro.
But yeah, it'll be a fee for you and the motorcycle, and this includes for cars as well. You're paying for the heads in the car.
But then again, I think the driver is included, and it depends on the company. Because remember, we went to one Oh, you weren't with me, but the last time I was down there to go see that land,
Yeah.
we had two choices, two different companies that would take us across. And so we went to the first one, and we saw the line, and we were like, oh, we'll go to the other one. But the other one, he said that this one comes with a driver and one passenger, and the other one you have to buy all four. There was four of us. We had to buy all four of our tickets to take the other one. So it depends on the company.
Yeah. So it might come included, but then you're basically just paying for like
Like it might be built into the price. So you might,
Yeah, so if you're taking the motorcycle and you have a passenger, you'll at least be paying for the passenger unless it's included. It depends on the company.
And yes, you can cook the stem, but if you you can do the research there. Any of those vegetables, only the darkest part actually have any nutrients. So if you're just looking for filler for your meal, yes, but is there any nutrients in it? Apparently not.
No.
And we already answered this, right?
Yes.
Cauliflower is not a problem. All right, so
It's expensive though. It's similar to broccoli. Like it's harder
Exactly.
to find, and if you do find it, you're going to be paying for it. Well, a lot.
all right. If you guys decided to throw up another poll like you did at the beginning of tonight's live, it would be easier than trying to put it in the comments. Love you guys. Oh, about the Baguio thing and
Yeah,
everything. Yeah,
true.
I was just trying to get people to comment, to be quite honest. And we do want to know. But yeah, it's just when the comments start to die out, it's our job to keep it going, right? So we throw things out to get people talking about it and see what they're all
I'm
interested in.
excited. I really want to go to the flower festival because like we've been hitting up all the festivals that we can. But that one happened because we went to like last year we went to Atiatihan for the one weekend, and then we went to Dinagyang, and then the flower festival. We were just like, there's no way we can just go to Baguio spur of the moment. So that's why we missed it. But this year, now that we're like preparing for it, it'll probably be easier.
Yeah, and if we're willing to do, especially if you're willing to do the buses, you can
yeah, I
save a
don't
lot of
mind
money,
that.
right? You can even take the bus from here, by the way, all the way there.
Yeah, like it's okay.
That'd be an adventure.
Flying is not the only option. That would be I would hate it a little bit. I feel like it would remind me of the motorcycle thing where it's like, yeah, that sounds fun. Halfway through it, you're like, I literally
But you
would
could sleep
rather.
on the bus. You won't be able to sleep on a bike.
I know, but imagine sitting for like 12 hours. It's like taking a plane, you know?
12.
You think from Manila to Baguio?
Oh, I'm
is
talking
gonna
from
be-
here.
Oh my God, that's like
Yeah.
a million.
Well, you get out when you get on the
48 hours.
ferries, right? You get out and you wander around, then you get back into the bus when you get on the land. But yeah, it from here, we're talking like a 30-hour trip.
I would cry a little bit, I think. Depending on how long you have to sit.
I'd be down for it.
I
It's
would be
adventure.
down, but I'm also not looking forward to it. Especially, I'd only be looking forward to it if there was no other option. But knowing about the plane that goes there, it's like, oh yeah, you could have been there in an hour. And then like 26 hours into the 30 hours, I'd be like, stupid planes.
Yeah, but I believe it's a 6-hour bus ride from Manila. 6 or 7, something like that. Or Clark, sorry. Maybe it's 6 from Clark.
Clark, you know what? Taking the bus would be cool because you couldn't stop. Oh, you could get off at Clark, and then spend like a day there.
Yeah. Well,
and
you'd
then
fly to
continue.
Clark and then take the bus from Clark.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, well, that's the easiest way. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm giving you the
fly,
easiest way.
Can't you fly to Baguio though? You would just fly to Manila
yes,
and then
yes,
go...
you can, but you have to fly to Manila first. That's right. Or Clark. I'm sure
or
Clark has one
Yeah,
too.
yeah, 2 options.
Wait, no, they don't have an airport. Can you Google
Clark
that?
doesn't have an airport.
No, I meant Baguio.
Baguio doesn't have an airport.
Well, they're on a mountain. I think that might be why.
Do it
Maybe
at
they have
the
a
base of
private
the
one or
mountain,
something.
guys.
I'm not sure. Check that out. Maybe you have to fly into La Union or something. I think something like that. Or it might have been that somebody had told me about another one that's north of Baguio, and they're like, there is no airport up there. So I might
Yeah,
be. That
Baguio
might be.
Locan Airport.
Oh, okay. Okay, they have an airport, and
Minor domestic airport. So only
okay, so
domestic.
just the little planes. All right, fair enough. And BGC is in. Oh yes, yeah, that's right, Taguig. And but it's all like Metro Manila.
Ooh.
And it's all like technical terms because when you're there, everybody just calls it Manila, right? I'm in Manila, right? Like they don't go, oh, let me look, just like we're in Canada. If you were just any of the places that are around Toronto and somebody asks you where you are, I'm in Toronto, especially if they don't know the specifics of the area, you just say you're in Toronto. Meanwhile, we're not in Toronto, but it's just
Yeah.
turn of phrase. Let's see. Greetings from Sacramento. Hello, hello. Your videos are fun, educational, inspiring. I am currently looking to sell a house to retire in Balaban. Balabamban. Cebu. Keep up the awesome work. Oh, fantastic. I haven't heard of that, but Cebu has this cool new project coming up. Remember that one where it's going to go every house has an amazing balcony or a condo or whatever. And
That's in Cebu?
they're going to be building it there.
I didn't know that.
I saw pictures of it. I wish I could show you.
I thought that was in like Bali or something.
Yeah, it was a plan in Cebu.
That's so cool. What's this? Nothing. Literally nothing is special.
Well, they're seasonal, number one, right? Even here, they're seasonal.
No, but I thought, okay, for a second I thought you mean like, in Japan, they have those crazy expensive fruits because they're all
like those mangoes they charge a fortune for.
Yeah, because they like God mode these fruits to make them absolutely perfect and delectable and delicious.
Oops.
Those strawberries have nothing.
Yeah.
They're just plain strawberries, like normal.
Yeah.
So it's just because they're rare, and they've traveled a great distance to come to the supermarkets of Iloilo.
Yeah. So I read cannabis was only made legal in Canada in 2018. It was, by the way. We were just looking at my Snapchat and going way back to look at my old stories, and we literally 2 days ago saw the first day it was legal in Canada.
Good timing.
And no, not on the Quebec side. So what happened is in Canada, it just became one of those things where nobody cared and nobody enforced it.
Was it decriminalized or not?
No, they didn't even do that.
Yeah, nobody cared.
They just didn't charge or arrest anybody anymore. It just got to a point where there was just no reason for the law. And so other than drug dealers that have like a gigantic van full of a ton of cannabis, then nobody's going to get in trouble.
Or if you're like driving like under the
influence, and at the time though they didn't have tests, but that's another reason why they wanted to legalize it, so they could have rules and then taxes. And so remember during the pandemic it was crazy because you can't buy clothing, you can't buy all these stores, everything's closed, but the cannabis stores, because they're all government 50% owned by all government, liquor and is 100% owned by the government, and then the cannabis are half owned. They were all open, so you could go and get your marijuana during the pandemic. Get stoned all you want. For us, it was crazy because neither of us actually liked marijuana, so it became law, and we were like, and?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, good job. Enjoy.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, we're more happy with just like, if we're going to want to get like that, we'll just get drunk, and so we just get alcohol. It never did anything different for me. That's my poison.
I mean, marijuana is actually, I guess, the smoke aspect of it, but otherwise it's not.
Yeah, but you can have edibles, so.
Yeah, it wasn't my thing. But I mean,
no, it gave you anxiety.
Yeah,
it made no sense.
No, and
it's like the opposite of what you wanted to do,
man. Like, and it's not like I just tried it once. Okay, I tried it scientifically a couple times because I'm like, this ain't right. This is not what was advertised to me. No, really bad anxiety. Yeah. I can't explain it. I'm like, whenever I see, especially whenever I see in movies, like they have the really like stoned person and they're like, yeah. I'm like, I don't get it because I am literally just like, I'm like this and like I'm shaking. And it's weird. It's weird.
And you did try the different types. People say, oh, that's because you use this strain or that strain.
Like sativa or indica. I've tried. When it was legalized. I'm sorry to the anti-drug people here, but when it was legalized in Canada, when you bought it online, they literally give you the percentage. Okay, they're like, this is indica, this is 75%, blah blah blah.
Government tested.
Yeah, they have everything, like all the information that you could want about this like strain was there, and they'll be like, this is how much percentage of THC, which is what makes you high, is in this plant. And so of course I went for the little ones. Like, I actually like scientifically went through it because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this one, I'm gonna try this one, and I'm gonna try, like, I got different ones to test different reactions. All of them anxiety. I'm like, okay, well, this is a failure.
Yeah. And for me it was just, well, this is not any different than drinking. Why am I going to go through all of this? So I didn't even bother.
Can induce psychosis.
Yeah, for some people.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. And you know what? Another thing we talked about this is during the pandemic. Well, we had nothing to do, and in Canada, it's not like it's legal. It's just not criminal, if that makes sense. And so you could literally go online. Oh, I'd like magic mushrooms, please. Sure. Canada Post will deliver it to your house the next day, sort of thing. And it's all these fancy packages. Where was it? The Mario Brothers or something?
It was literally, it was packaged like it was Super Mario.
Yeah.
Because mushrooms, and Mario eats mushrooms.
And they don't even cover it. Like that comes. It's obvious what it is, and the Canada Post is like, here you go.
Have a good day.
That's how it works. And so we tried that, and that's definitely an entirely different thing.
Yeah, that one you have to. That's not something you could just willy nilly like. Oh, well, you're not supposed to willy nilly.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Because that one's not for like.
We were locked in a house together. We weren't around other people that could try that.
Yeah, don't do it in like don't do that one in public. Or like only
around people you don't trust.
And only in a safe environment. Do that one. That one's a little interesting. That one's interesting.
And try with very, very little.
That one is very mind opening.
Yeah. And for me, it was mind destroying. It literally broke my brain.
Don't do that.
Because if you are in a bad place and you're like, oh, I just need to get my mind off things, don't do it. It will literally drag you further down that hole.
It enhances whatever thoughts and feelings you're already having. And if you don't know, or like if you can't, because like obviously you're under the influence, if you can't change your mindset, because it'll just follow the path you're already on. So if you can't change your path, then you're going to have a bad time.
Yep.
So.
And I did. I broke my brain. It took me 2 weeks to get my life back, my head back. John Walker, hi folks. Have you ever been to Cagayan?
The Oro City. No, not yet.
Bukidnon. No, we have not. Guaranteed that. Greetings from Darwin, Australia. Fantastic.
The Oro. I see it all the time.
Yeah, we see it all the time.
It's a popular pageant. A lot of pageant girls are from there.
Wow. How come you're not from there? No, I'm just kidding. So she's going to look that up, by the way. That's the way it's down in the U.S. supermarkets. That's the way I've seen it since I was a little kid. I'm 42, went in North Massachusetts or South Florida, and never seen Steelers broccoli. Okay, I'm not sure. It's a Mindanao. Oh, okay, so no, we haven't even been to the province at all, like the island.
That's the way. Like it's already like the stem. You have to buy the stem.
Oh, Mario is a bum. I get it now. I get. Sorry, what were you saying?
For Kelsey.
Oh, okay.
Khaleesi.
Yeah.
Seen Steelers broccoli. Wait, what is Steelers broccoli?
I'm not sure what that is either. But see, you see that picture there? That's what we expect of a stem. Now, imagine a foot-long stem, right? Good 12 inches with a head. That's what it is here. So that big. We're used to, broccoli. You could have the head like, and the stem is this big. That's normal. We're talking this big, this thick around stem, monster. That's what's sold here. It weighs way, 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 way more, but you have to pay by the kilo. So, ouch. All right, so let's go back to that. Okay, back to the views in Cebu. Is the name project? Yes, that's it. Monte Teresa's, Monte Teresa's. Those homes are beautiful and
talk about living on the edge.
Exactly.
I want a house there.
It looks absolutely gorgeous. If they didn't have the horrible traffic, we'd be talking.
Wait, is it in Cebu City or is it along the cliffs?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because they're like the cliffs, like near Oslo and everything.
Well, it's on the ocean though. But I think it's like
isn't the entire island?
Right, but I think it's actually north of. We didn't go that way.
Oh, so it's facing out.
Because if you remember, the cities are all attached on the south and everything.
What if there's a typhoon?
Well,
wait, I need a map.
Sorry. Well, what happened to Cebu from that last typhoon a year and a half ago, right? They got destroyed bad.
It's been 2 years now, right?
Yeah, and as far as I know, it's still dealing with it. Yeah, see, like for me, when I was a teenager, I did the stupid drug stuff and everything else, but for me, it was never addicting. I just went, yeah, and I moved on, and I didn't care, and I went through my whole life, and it was only when Canada made it legal. I think everybody in Canada, even if they weren't into it, they were like, well, I might as well try it if it's legal, and so they just try it, and for some people, they love it, and for us, we just went, other than ordering those magic mushrooms.
There's a tons of places up north of Cebu that we.
Yes. Yeah, we didn't go to.
Wow.
We
Cat
spent-
Mom. There's a place called Cat Mom.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've heard of it.
Catmon.
Catmon, yeah. We spent 16 days in Cebu and Bohol, and it still wasn't enough. There's just too much to see. So when I see in expat forums and they're like, "I'm coming down for a week to check out the Philippines," the comments after that
Bro,
are like,
the
"Dude, one
entire
city, one
Philippines?
city, maybe.
Yeah.
That's all you know." Yeah, there's no possible way you're gonna
If
see.
you go to Cebu though, and you are like mobile in whatever, in walking and adventuring, go to Kawasan Falls. I promise you,
Oh.
that is 10 out of 10.
100%.
Best memory ever. Like, do it. Have a guide.
Yeah. And if you're going, check out the video that's on that channel of us there, okay? Because we just put it up recently where I cut out all the fat and I put it so you don't have to watch a super long one.
It was
Amazing.
we're like, can we do it in 4 hours? And they're like,
And by the way,
of course we can do it in
they
4
agreed,
hours.
and it still took us 6.
It took us 6 hours.
And it should have taken 10.
And yeah, it is it's a full day activity. It is full, like, physical, like you are going to do a little bit of jumping off of rocks. It's like you're full on like cave exploring, okay? And so you don't have to jump like cliff dive off of everything. They have a lot. So if you want to do like 10 meters, you can go crazy. I didn't do it that time because I did it once in Boracay and I was like, do you know how much anxiety I had to deal with just to like get a slap in the face with water? Not worth it.
Yeah.
But you still have to jump off like maybe 5 meters. You know, like there's still a couple that are like, you're testing the waters a little bit. It's good.
Smurf Crusher. So in this case, imagine you were Canadian, and all of a sudden they made it legal. And not only that, the government is selling it and promoting it. So that's the case where we were in.
I think
it's
a lot
not-
of people tried it.
Yeah,
for-
because the government is like, okay, here you go.
it's legal.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay,
Not only
well
legal,
then.
we're going to make it so easy on you. And even during the pandemic, we'll leave it open, even though everything else is closed. It's an entirely different world when the government is standing behind it. So, but also, I do want to point out, because, you know, like I've seen a case study with somebody with MS, okay? And MS could be extremely debilitating. And when they gave them some marijuana, that person went from shaking, not being able to function, not being able to form words, within 10 minutes, coherently could talk, no longer the horrible shakes that were giving them so much pain, everything. Like, I was like,
cool.
that it's almost criminal that for decades there was a big lobby by the drug companies, by the way, to prevent those people from being able to get things like marijuana, there's no real solution for them. Even the medications that they were providing were not giving them that same comfort. To me, that part seemed very criminal to me, because it was incredible just to watch that happen in person. And I've known somebody, one of my bosses, I can't remember her name, but she was a wonderful woman. And her husband had MS. And so every once in a while, she would stop in when she's not working on that day, and her husband would be with her. And I saw the pain that they go through. And she explained a lot of it to me. And if I could go back in time, you know, and say, by the way, I know it's illegal, but get your husband to try a little bit, because they were so frustrated because they had no solutions for him at all. And the pain he's always in, and the frustration, and the whole livelihood, you know, was all gone. That, who knows, that could have been life-changing for them. So it's not just about being a druggie or something like that, you know, that kind of thing.
Yes.
There we go. All right, so we are at an hour and a half, though, and we have to go bring somebody's computer to go get fixed.
Yeah.
So we're going to head out now. I want to thank you all, right, for joining us. That's amazing.
And also, sorry, just before we go, there's a Marvel-themed Airbnb in Cebu.
Yes.
We went to the DC-themed one, and they also have a Star Wars.
Yeah, we have a video on it.
So yeah, if you're curious about it, go check it out.
Yeah, just search
It's
Airbnb
sick.
in our
It is
our
sick.
videos.
It is just
And you'll
super
see-
duper cool.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And so yeah, we got to choose from. There was the Marvel one, there was the Star Wars one, there was the DC one.
Yeah.
They're absolutely incredible.
So cool.
And yeah, it was the coolest
Pricey,
Airbnb.
but
we-
cool.
Yeah,
Like worth. It's like.
but if you have a big group,
Oh yeah, it's not pricey. It's not pricey if you have like
a big group.
yeah, because they have a lot of beds. It's like 3 or 4 floors.
Yeah.
It's a townhouse, 3 to 4 floors. and there's bedrooms. Like you could fit like 10 people.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know how many.
Yeah,
it was. But 10
easy.
people.
Yeah,
probably.
you could do that. Weirdo, go to Vancouver, 100% legal. Spain, 100% legal. There's a bunch of places. So that's why I'm just saying it's crazy, but it does happen. All right, guys. So we should go though.
Yes.
We got to run. I want to thank you all again for joining, and make sure you check out. We uploaded a video today. We're gonna have another one coming. Make sure you subscribe to our other channel. Anything else?
No, thank you. Wait, how do you see the donation? Because somebody donated before. Oh, Ars.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ars. I was trying to make sure I didn't mess up your username.
No.
Thank you for the donation.
Yes,
and
we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And
We'll
we'll
see you
see you
later.
again very, very soon, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad.